This puzzle is a perfect example of how geometry hides its secrets in plain sight. We are given 3 identical orange rectangles stacked inside a semicircle that has a diameter of exactly 20. But notice, we aren't given a single height or width or any other information. So how do we calculate the area of these rectangles? Give it a try before we solve it together. All right. To solve this, we cannot simply guess the dimensions. So first, let's build our mathematical picture. Let the width of each rectangle be A and label the height B. Because the total diameter is 20, the radius, the distance from the center of the base to any point on the arc, is exactly 10. This radius is the key to everything. It allows us to connect the corners of our rectangles directly to the edge of the circle, turning this complex shape into a series of clear, solvable right triangles. Let's start with the top row. If we draw a line from the center of our diameter to the top right corner of the upper rectangle, that line is a radius of 10. To reach that corner, we travel horizontally by half the width of a rectangle, and vertically by 2 full rectangle heights. Applying the Pythagorean theorem, our first equation is a over 2 squared plus 2b squared equals 100. This simplifies beautifully to 1/4 a squared plus 4b squared equals 100. Now, let's look at the bottom row. We draw another radius from the center to the top right corner of the bottom right rectangle. This point also sits exactly on the arc, so the distance is again 10. To reach this point, we travel horizontally by 1 rectangle width, or a, and vertically by exactly 1 height, b. Our second equation is a squared plus b squared equals 100. Since both equations equal 100, they must equal each other. This is where the puzzle begins to clear up. We have 2 equations linked by the same radius, which allows us to compare the width and the height directly. By setting them equal, the constant 100 vanishes, and we are left with a simple relationship between a and b. We algebraically manipulate the expression to get 3/4 a squared equals 3b squared. Multiply both sides by 4/3, and we find that a squared equals 4b squared. This ratio lets us substitute a back into our second equation. When we perform this substitution, the math settles into a clean, simple quadratic. 5b squared equals 100. Divide both sides by 5, and we get b squared is exactly 20. To find b, we take the square root of both sides. Since the height must be a positive number, our height b equals 2 square root of 5. With the height found, we can substitute it to find a, the width. First, we multiply 4 by 20 to get 80. Take the square roots of both sides, and we have square root of 80, or 4 square root of 5. The area of one rectangle is a times b, so we multiply 4 by 2, and the square root of 5 by the square root of 5. We get 8 times 5, which is equal to 40. And for all 3, the total area is 3 times 40, which equals 120. A precise, elegant result. Now, it's your turn to practice. Imagine the same setup, but with a diameter of 30. Can you find the total area of these 3 rectangles? Test out the Pythagorean approach, and as always, drop your answer in the comments below. If you appreciate clear, step-by-step math teaching, hit subscribe and join Math Station Advanced. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great day.